What do I do with my hands? You want me to do it with my left hand? I don't know how to do it with my left hand. Am I going to point at you and say we're back, or am I going to come here and say we're back? Here I am, Fly Navarro with Fly Zone Fishing. I'm here with Jack from the IGFA. Jack, incidental touching of the rod or the line while people are fishing. It's a question that's brought up a lot of times.
Sure.
The rule is stated there can't be two people fighting a fish. But when you're out in rough sea conditions, things happen. People fall, guys are walking from one side to the other. What is the actual rule as far as incidental touching?
Sure. So, I mean, IGFA rules state that, no one but the angler can touch the rod, reel, or line from the time the fish strikes the bait or lure. There's nothing that is explicit in IGFA rules that says incidental touching. You have to go look back into the intent of the rule I mentioned before about no one but the angler touching the rod, reel, or line until the leader comes within reach. Listen, I mean, when we develop observer programs, when we consult with tournaments and things like that, it's always getting back to the intent of that rule. So if during a fight you get a multiple hookup, whatever the situation may be, if someone's elbow touches, the mate's elbow accidentally hits the rod, or the fish, goes from one side of the boat to the other and, maybe hits the mate's hat or whatever it may be, something where the angler isn't being given an advantage or isn't being assisted in the actual touching of the tackle or the rod and reel. Those kind of things wouldn't fit the intent of the rule, which is, again, probably the most important IGFA, that only one person can fight the fish. But yeah, incidental touching.
How about a mate reaching for the leader, boat rocks, and the rod hits his hand?
Something like that, yeah. Now, that's absolutely understandable. It wouldn't disqualify a catch. It's something now, just to follow up on that, if the mate's reaching for the leader and then grabs the main line instead of grabbing the leader, now you're talking about something else. That would definitely be a rule infraction. But incidental touching due to a boat rocking, due to an angler slipping or falling or relocating around the boat and an accident hitting someone, that wouldn't really fit the intent of that rule or for the disqualification.
All right, guys. I know all of you guys are asking that, so that's why I had to ask too. But thanks for joining us here in the Fly Zone.